Alright, I am back in Idaho. I hope to see an old friend I knew in Wallace, Idaho tomorrow, and also get some good images of our planetary conjunction. Hopefully, this is City Beach and Sandpoint. I hope to get an image of the planetary conjunction along the mountains over there. So yesterday I recorded a video about a tip to never use this phrase, right? I'll let you watch that video from yesterday. It's a very common phrase, or maybe not a phrase, but a thought process that a lot of people go through. They don't want to challenge the way things have been because it's never let them down. What they don't realize is that they're being overly conservative. It's kind of like keeping all of your money in a certificate of deposit. Right? It might not let you down, but you could do a whole lot better. So go watch that last video. But today I have another video, which is another concept to never to shy away from, which is to understand that there are things that you don't understand. And this comes from yesterday when I got into a disagreement with one of my students. I do tutoring, and I had to hold back from making a judgment on something. He had been disappointed that he had recently broken up, and when I heard that he had broken up, at first I almost wanted to cheer. And the reason for that is because I'm kind of envious that he actually has a breaking up. Too many of relationships that I've had involved, that I've been involved in, had no beginning and no end, right? It kind of merged into a relationship and it merged out and has no beginning and no end. And some of the best breakups I have are actually when I do break up. So back in 2016, I broke up with a girl because she was jealous of how much time I was spending in front of the computer writing computer games for our conference. And we ended it right there, and I went out and got into my car, and I got so lost that I ended up driving to Ellensburg, which I actually also stopped on the way here to relive the stargazing over there. There's a very good vantage point in Ellensburg. And so began one of the longest relationships I ever had with myself. I now call it solosexual interstellar because of all the stargazing I did back then. And that was not a bad chapter in my life. I developed a lot of important social skills when I was with her, and we moved on, right? Now contrast that with last year. I was dating a girl that I met during the pandemic, but we never had a breaking up moment like that. And so right now I'm in the second longest solosexual relationship I've ever been involved in. I call it solosexual reemerge because I'm reemerging out of the lockdown. But unfortunately, I don't have a starting date for this relationship, right? I don't have an anniversary to celebrate. And so when I heard my student was breaking up, I almost wanted to cheer. At least he has a good ending to that relationship. And so what I forget is that not everybody is solosexual, right? But what a lot of people, other than myself, forget is that there are some people who are solosexual. So I got a tip for everybody going back to school next week. Don't shy away from things just because you don't fully understand what they are, right? Whether they be ideologies, whether they be ways of life, sexual orientations, or different ways that people enjoy life. Like my colleagues will never understand why I come out here to Idaho, but I have good colleagues now who don't need to understand, and they're happy for me, and I'm happy for them when they go to Las Vegas or wherever they like to go. All right, thanks for watching.